Um, legitly just don't know. Also, I forgot how to play this game. I'm gonna just start destroying my base, aren't I? Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, yes. This is the farm. It doesn't look impressive right now. In fact, it looks far from it. Yeah, I've done a bit in this game. I mean, obviously I beat it. RP is like your stamina in this game. It lets you use it to cast spells, craft, farm, till, like, plant seeds. If you run out of RP, you start chunking your HP at massive chunks. It's not a fun time at all. You can buy secondary farms, and I bought this farm because I thought I'd need it, and then I used it literally for like a teeny section of crop, and I haven't used it since. And then I think another one will go over here. I think, because that's where there's a break in the fence. And maybe over here as well. I think you can have like probably 3 additional farms. There's a whole trophy room for doing certain events. I got first place in the Summer Harvest Festival. There's like little festivals you can buy with your prince points. Essentially, the background story is you become a prince of a. You drop, lose your memory, and become a prince of a small town. You land on this dragon, which is what I married in that cutscene, I guess. That isn't canon. You can't actually romance this dragon. Like, there is romance, there is marriage in this game. It is gender locked, unfortunately. So if you want to date girls in this, if you want to date and marry girls, become a guy in this game. If you want to date and marry guys in this game, and get a husbando, you know, as they would say, become a girl. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. I feel like I need to say it. I wasn't even really care. I don't really care about the marriage thing. Don't say that to her. They're always. I like the dialogue in this game, especially with a lot of the characters. They're very like tongue-in-cheeky. Some of the characters aren't so as well written, but Venti over here is very hilarious to talk to. I usually talk to her every morning, mostly because I feel like she's important, and she also has the funniest shit to say. I enslaved anyone who looked at me with beauty. What the fuck? Yeah. No. Miss, I want to save all my friends really went around enslaving people. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, you take on requests. This is where I'm gonna get to my first gripe about this game. Is you can do, eventually you can do 3 requests a day, but you can't stack them up. So if you want to do like 3 requests, you have to make sure you get those 3 requests done one after another. There's no other way around it. It sucks. The art style though I like, and the minimap is serviceable. And Leon, you just tried to murder me. It's raining. You're going inside. But yeah, you can like search things. I said an apple, but nothing popped out. You can go to characters' rooms and search their rooms too for things. But if they are in the room, they will say things. There's little like nice little details in this game all over the place. You can fish. You can mine. There's dungeoning. I am probably just leveling up my running. Oh yeah. This is very RPG. The UI can be a little bit of a mess to go through, but once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad. So yeah, the leveling in this game. There's levels for just about everything. Foraging, chemistry, crafting, searching. You get a level for searching, and even walking, sleeping, eating, resisting poison, so just intentionally going out and poisoning people or poisoning yourself, inflicting and being inflicted with these status conditions. There is a bathing skill, And you might be wondering, like, why do I need a bathing skill? Do I get better at bathing myself? No. You should know how to bathe yourself already. No, you just, right there, right? Higher skill levels raise maximum HP, RP, and vitality. So essentially, just doing a bunch of things and making sure you take a few baths. You get like 5 or 6 free baths, and after that, it costs like 300 gold, which honestly isn't that much. Once you get to like towards the end of the game, and you can make like 10,000 gold easy with like one harvest of like some seasonal crops. But yeah, there's like brushing, and some of these give you different stats. This one also raises, the taming just raises monsters' attack and defense, so this has nothing to do with your stats, but their stats. And then you have all your cooking things. I think this just tells you how many recipes you have. So I have like 30 for the frying pan, 9 for the homemade, and it tells you if you've gotten all the recipes for a certain section. This is a huge crafting game. You can have humans join you on parties and stuff like that. So you can see I'm like maxed out with Venti because I talk to her every day. Also, I gave her pancakes with honey, and she loved that shit and gobbled that shit up. Venti loves pancakes. She basically tells you that like as soon as you start the game, so you talk to her a lot, she'll eventually be her birthday, like near the beginning of the game, I think, and she'll be like, "I love pancakes. You give me some pancakes." I don't know. I guess she just downs them all in one stack. But yeah, and then you got your whatever monsters you've tamed. I named this Linkus because I was waiting for Tears of the Kingdom to come out, and it was a fairy. You can blow up their stats here. I'm almost maxed out my friendship level with little Linkus over here. They are a beast. I don't know why these are level 71. I think they get XP just for brushing them, because these two have never been into combat. I of course named this one Wooloo, because why not? Like Cluck and Cuckoo, also more. Well, Cluck is just like they're called the Cluckadoo, so why not? BD, I think it was like a Diamond and Pearl thing. I don't know why I named him Triple B, honestly. I don't know why I named all of these Goldie, just because he's literally a gold squirrel. Like call him a different name. I don't know why they have to call these different names. Like you give them a different race, but all you did is color swap the creature. But yeah, you can take anyone that's like a 3 friendship or higher out on adventures with you, but like obviously the Clucks, Cuckoos, Cockadoos aren't gonna have great stats. Same thing with the Woolly. Whereas you take like Linkus is amazing because they put shields on themselves, air shields and stuff. The only bad thing is if enemies have air resistance or air absorption on, then there's like elemental attacks and stuff. I have a wind sword for dealing with people who resist physical attacks as well. But you don't have to worry about that for most of the starting dungeons. There's a lot in this game. I kind of wish it told you a little bit better, but I'm using an invisible sword right now. But yeah, this is one of the shops I bought, and they sell clothes, but as far as I know, it just changes the color of your default outfit. It doesn't actually give you anything new to wear. But yeah, you can pick things up and just toss them. It's kind of how you get, you toss or drop things at enemies, and that's kind of how you get, that's how you get to tame them. You just kind of give them gifts. I don't know how they live. I guess because it's a sword, it counts as shearing them. Or maybe because, oh wait, no, my sword does fire damage. Weird. A little bit weird. But yeah, there's like enemy drops. You can farm enemies for items. You can just pick up this grass and stuff. There's also stuff to do out here. You can go back and refight bosses or more materials. I do not know how to... Can you get away? I do not know how to break this rock. I've beaten the game, and I still can't break this rock with my hammer. It's like, oh, I need a higher level. What? This is... You can literally encounter this from the very... No, not from the very start of the game, because... I think this way's blocked. Yeah, this way in particular is blocked by a massive tree, so you won't be able to get past here until you defeat the first boss to the right. But still, like, it's still very early on in the game where it's just like, oh, there's this way, like this, right up here to the left is where there's a little, like, summer farm where it's always summertime. Very useful if you want to grow, like, some sort of seasonal crop over there. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, like, there's little secrets in this game too. I found, where is it on the map? One of these areas down here on the map, not there. I found like a little teeny secret. Apparently I need to head south to get to any of that. There's like no way to get down there otherwise. That's where I caught little Linkus. Oh, NPC right there. See, they have these little energy balls stuff. I have my own energy balls. Where do I? How do I cast that? That is... Well... Now I'm just depressed. I walked all the way there. There's a fast travel system. I can definitely just go back there. That you can unlock. But yeah, this is just like a nice little cozy farm game. That is a massive egg, sir. So if I want to go to Revival Cave, I guess. So yeah, this is one of the like later game areas. You don't have to worry about this so much. You'll unlock like, ultimate abilities. That's what that attack was. Unlock charge versions of attacks too. And dash. I think it goes. You unlock a dash attack and then you unlock a charge attack, which you can use to like knock people up sometimes. These things are a menace to society. I hate them all. Because they like to knock you up all the time, and then you get comboed by like everything in the area once you're in the air. It is literally terrible. Enemies that knock you up are the worst, and those things can probably still mess me up. This snow area is still a questionable area for me to even remotely be in, but I'm just gonna say like you can run past these enemies, well probably without getting hit, mostly because they're not hyper aggressive. But it wasn't even here, it was over there. I found some sort of secret off to the right. It was like a thunderstorm or maybe a tsunami or something. And I found what see, there's like little areas like this too that have like nothing. There's definitely something that either happens here or you can come here on a certain day and it will definitely open something up. That's what happened down there. But there's like little secrets and stuff. It's nice. I think it's nice. I don't like that you can destroy save points. There is one area where there's a mob right next to a save point, and it's very depressing when you want to go into a big cave and start adventuring, and it's just like, but I destroyed my only save point. Damn. And dying in this game is very, very, very punishing. You can lose tens and thousands. I had to lose half my gold dying. However, there is a the good doctor, when he is not over here, which he isn't, but no one's here. Who's manning the clinic? Goddammit! What if I go down injured? The doctor, this one. Hello.
Well.
Oh, they're talking together. This guy will charge you an arm and a fucking leg. He must be from America. And this lady must be from England or something. Because she won't charge you anything. Also, Yeah, Nancy over here is his wife. You can't romance either one of these because they're already in a relationship. That goes for some of the a good portion of the characters. Well, not a good portion, but some of the characters are in active relationships. I'd show off some of the farming, but it's the same as any other farming game. If you've played one, you've played them all. Till field, plant crops. They have a certain day. You upkeep them.
Hello.
Hi everyone. This is Porcupine. This is quite easily the most important progression character in the game. They are a man. Somehow. But yeah, I agreed to marry this person or rather I had to say I'd marry them to get that gold turnip, that gold summer festival thing and the appeal thing. They were like, will you marry me? And I was just like, that has nothing to do with the crop I grew, but I guess. And I got my gold, so I will take it. Anyways, you can go and buy food from them, but you can just make your own food. Like, rice porridge can't be like pickled turnip. Literally is like you just need a turnip, and it's not even worth it for the stats I get and the health it gives. I mean, 360 isn't that much, but there's definitely some crops you could buy worth it more. But the recipe bread is where it's at. This is how you literally get all, and it's not expensive either. Although the farming bread is kind of expensive because there's way less farming tools to be made. But yeah, there's a lot of buying recipe bread. There's one thing I have to say about this game: you will have to spend a few days just crafting things you already know how to craft. Just because, like, you know, you need, if you want to make better armor, you have to make armor. It doesn't like passively level up. If you want to make stronger weapons, you have to make stronger weapons, and so you'll eat it. And now I can make No Rot B, which is the stronger No Rot. So your exploration, crafting is going to be tied into exploration, because you need the materials from the higher level areas to make better stuff. If it ever tells you didn't learn anything, that means you just need to increase cooking and then try eating some more. But yeah, as you can see, you can just eat this stuff and you gain some recipes. I think it's probably best to like eat these next to your thing and then check out what they are to see if they're worth crafting, because sometimes you level up and you're not necessarily getting like all important things. Like I learned how to create battle axe stuff, weak battle axes, like really like later on, and I was just like, I already have the sword of invisibility, dealing like 200 something damage out the gate without upgrades. This is a little additional room you'll be able to buy. This is like the most comfortable setup I could find. There's no reorientating anything, unfortunately. So you unfortunately have to, like, everything's facing the front. It is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is, I feel like I don't know what makes it reloaded. Maybe they added more content and stuff. Honestly, I wouldn't know. So yeah. That's the text message I was waiting on earlier. Sorry, I was just checking the time. But yeah, I'll just show off some of my stuff here. So you can make like all this stuff. I just have plants in here because why not? Basically, you want to keep everything, even though I've been keeping the scrap metal just because people will ask for scrap metal for quests and requests. And you can just press the short button. I don't know why I butchered that so much. But yeah, these Galita agulets, whatever they're called, the difficulty is gonna tell you how much RP it's gonna cost to even like apply it. So it's gonna be like, if it says upgrade material, it means it's gonna do something. And sometimes the description will tell you exactly what it does. Other times it might be a little bit more vague. For the most part, it just gives you some stats. The difficult 42 gives you additional 12 magic defense when you put it on something. I highly recommend putting the defense stuff on armors and leaving like the attack upgrades on weapons, although you're perfectly okay putting it's perfectly okay to put attack upgrades on armor. It's just like you don't want to just lose defense when you don't have a certain weapon equipped if you use multiple weapons. And you're eventually going to want 2 weapons on you at least for dealing with certain resistances and stuff. But yeah, so like everything, a lot of stuff you pick up can be used for crafting items, but then also be used for upgrading. So difficulty 83 and just gives you like 40 attack and magic attack. It's kind of insane. You can put multiple of the same item on one thing, but you only get the stats once, so it's basically a waste. So starting off, you're probably just going to be stuck putting insect horns, sticks, and stuff to your gear to get it better, although you might not even need to, if I'm being honest. You could find this Broken Hill's like a rare thing that gives you 2 defense and 5% resistance to all negative stats effects. It's actually kind of nice for your armor. I would literally just save this to put on your better armor. These Broken Hills, although they might be used for crafting certain weapons too. I don't know what gunpowder is used for and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game. The boot actually looks like it doesn't do anything, but there's a rare can that gives you better item drops. If you fish up a rare can, don't sell it, keep it. It's used for items. It's another big tip. I've already messed that up. I've sold multiple rare cans and I can't seem to find another one. And the fridge will just store your food stuff, of which there is a lot of food. And good thing is, with all the crafting that there is in this game, you don't have to have it on you to craft this stuff. You can just shove everything to storage and then come over here. I don't even think it needs to be in the same room. And as you can see, I can make the pikes, essentially me, and the cherry. I just like me having nothing in my inventory. It will take it from wherever. I think it takes from your inventory first. I think it prioritizes that, but yeah, you can just grab from all that. Another thing I want to mention when you're playing this game is if you're making like weapons, especially like if you're trying to level up your farming tools, which honestly I think it's the worst thing to try to level up, just because naturally you don't need to make a bunch of farming tools. I kind of recommend you gather as much iron and stuff as possible. It's not the right bench for that. But yeah, I highly recommend you gather a bunch of iron and stuff, because with just the sturdy hose and cheap hose, you're probably gonna want to stick to those. I would not spam seasoned hose unless you've managed to farm up a lot of silver. It's found a lot less commonly. That being said, it's not hard to find either. The gold, however, is very hard to find. I've only found a few locations, and even then it doesn't always drop. So that's that. I don't have anything. Actually, I can make a silver hammer. I did not even realize that. Charge wider areas used to flatten soil? Oh, it can flatten soil? Does that mean untill it? Does it untill soil? I actually forgot I had these poles to craft, I'm not gonna lie. But as you can see, it will autofill in some of this stuff. So like that requires silver. I almost forgot why I came in here. So as you can see, you can use, it takes basically any metal that you can find. This takes one specific metal for the requirement. But as you can see, it puts your gold in here. Developers, why auto put? And you can just press X and this will clear it. And then you can go over here and right trigger over to storage, your fridge, and your closet for some reason. It's mostly just for putting armors in. I mostly just put my extras armors in there because you can equip NPCs that are human with armor. So don't get rid of all your equipment. Yeah, this is a weapon by the way. Rid. Like you can straight up. I don't think this will work actually. Does that work? It's gonna fail. Okay. I just had to check. I had to check. Because that would make scrap metal useful. So essentially, you just wanna press X to like autofill it in there, and then you're good to go. Like, look at all this iron I have. I only have 5 of these, 3 of these, and 1 of these, and these are used for gold is used for making a lot of the weapons that will carry you to the end of the game. And I mean story-wise, end of the game. The game goes on past that, like well on past that. But as you see, my bar barely moved up there. And now I just have this cheap hole that no one wants. So anything you don't want, you'll just, you know, just like some other games, you'll just take it out to the back and get rid of it, like you would with anything you don't want. You know, you just shove everything in this box. You can, if you have more than, like with a hose, you're gonna want to go in your inventory and then just like press X to make sure you don't get rid of your better hoe. Yeah, I'm still using, I could upgrade my arsenal a bit more, but I don't even care at this point. I'm just making a video so I can move on. I played the game. I thoroughly enjoyed the story. I think it was nice. Definitely liked the story a lot better than, what was that game by Concerned Ape? I love how you named the developer. Stardew Valley? Yeah, Stardew Valley. It's like a lot like Stardew Valley, just more anime-y. I actually preferred it over Stardew Valley a little bit in certain areas. This game is just missing a few optimizations, and then it would be a great game. But you know, there's nothing that you can't get over or work around. So yeah, if you guys found this video interesting, if you tell me what you think down below, because honestly, this is the only Rune Factory game I've played. Let me know what I'm missing out on, or if I played the best one, I don't know. I watched gameplay of Rune Factory 5 and it was like 3D, and it looked kind of barren, not gonna lie. Like, it looks like they just like straight up took a scan of like a game like this and like just made the world 3D and like forgot to keep things scaled down a bit. But I didn't play it, so that's not my opinion. That is, well, I mean, that's my opinion based on what I saw. It seemed a little weird. Also, that towns and stuff looked a little weird in how they were set up. But it's alright. Cause I haven't played that one yet, but I don't know. Let me know if there's another one I should play, cause I could play more of this, honestly. Especially if the characters are as well written. But yeah, y'all had a nice day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think of this game if you're gonna end up playing it and stuff. There's a lot of deep system stuff, lots of things to do in this game. This is definitely something you'd think